In our previous lesson, we have learned how do we create a new Outlook account, and we have created it and signed into that Outlook account. And as I was mentioning about using that Outlook account, we will be creating GitHub account, Bitbucket account, Azure portal account, and Azure DevOps account. So in this lab, we'll be seeing how do you log into Azure DevOps account using that Outlook ID which we created. So to log into Azure DevOps account, you just need to go to a browser and then type in dev.azure.com. This is going to be your URL. So when you type dev.azure.com, it automatically takes you to this Azure DevOps login page. So here you have multiple options. Either if you already have an account, you can directly sign into Azure DevOps, or if you have a GitHub account, you can directly sign in with the GitHub, or if you do not have any of your accounts, you can try to start free with that. So we will be clicking on start free account, and then here it actually gives you another two options. Either you can sign in with GitHub or you can sign in with your Outlook account. So in our case, we will be giving our Outlook account which we created in our previous lab. And then we need to give our password, and it automatically logs in inside, and then it takes you to this screen. If you see, it is using our Outlook ID, and then it is actually logging into our Azure DevOps, and then it is asking which country you are in. So choose the country where you are a part of in, and then if you want, you can click on this privacy information and then click on continue. So now it is actually taking you to your Azure DevOps organization. So it will actually create an organization for you. So there is multiple things in here. One is organization, another one is project. An organization is nothing but the name of your account. If you see Subbu DevOps Demo 2020 is going to be the email ID which you have signed in. That is going to be your overall organization. You can call it as your subscription. So under this, you can have multiple projects created, and under this multiple projects, you can have multiple repositories created. If you want to create another new organization, you can create another new organization over here. Okay, so how do you make sure like you have logged in with your email ID? So here on the top right hand side, you can see with which email ID you have logged in. So here logged in with your email ID, and this is going to be your account. If you want to log in with some other email ID, you can click on sign in with a different account. If you want to sign out, you can click on sign out over here. Okay, and since this is going to be an empty project which you are going to create it for the first time, you need to give it a project name over here. So we will just give a project name as DevOps Demo 1, and you have another two options, which is you can create the project public or you can create the project private. So the difference between these two is nothing but public project, anyone on the internet can see it without logging in with their username and password. Or if you create a private, only the people whom you are giving an access to your project will be able to see it. So this is going to be our project, so we will be creating it as private project, and then click on create projects. So now what is happening, your project is created. So this is going to be your project name, and it is being created, and this is going to be your welcome page for your project. And if you see the members at present, I am the only member of this particular project. If I need to invite someone to this project, I can click on this invite button, and then I can give the username or email ID, and then I can invite them to this particular project. So all these things we will be seeing it on our upcoming slides or our upcoming demos, but this demo is just to let you know how do you create a Azure DevOps account with the email ID that you have created in our last lab, and how do you create a fresh project, and how do you log into that. This is the basic demo out of it. If you guys have any doubts or anything, please feel free to reach out to me. Until then, thank you.